Alright everybody, today's the day. It's finally nice out. I have the day off. Loaded up the bike. On my way to my parents. Gonna go ride. Check out this beautiful day we're having today. Sunny, most of the snow is gone. So yeah, super excited. Gonna go to my parents, ride a little bit, kind of set up a little track at their place. And then later today, I'm gonna go skydiving. It's skydiving opener today, so stay tuned. Alright everybody, here we are at my parents' place. There's still some snow on the ground, but I think up where I want to ride it should be good. I'm going to strap on the GoPro so you guys can come up and watch and everything. I'm just going to talk to you guys while I get all my gear on. Yeah, this is the first ride of the season for me really. I'm going to try it out, see how it goes. Should be interesting. Like I've said before, never really rode a big bike before, so what I hope to do at my parents' place here is just kind of create a course that focuses on the fundamentals of riding, so I can practice my cornering, do some braking, really get that technique down. Through some of my research, I figured out a lot of dirt biking is technique, the proper way to ride. So I really want to try and get that down. I've talked to a lot of people that said they learned how to ride the wrong way, and now they're trying to fix it. So I want to learn the right way so I don't have to go back and try to fix bad habits. So I'm going to be practicing a lot of that stuff today. Just getting comfortable on the bike. The old Suzuki shirt on, representing. This is my boots. Some Comp 5s. It's a beautiful day out. Ride for a while. I don't have my new gear on. There's a lot of thorns and sticks and stuff like that at my parents' here, so I don't want to tear my new gear. I'm sure I'm going to fall a couple times. I don't want to get it all too dirty before the season really starts. These are the boots I'm going to be wearing for the foreseeable future. Alright, so there's the bike. Got my number plates on, 408. Up on the track, rode it on a little bit. There's not as much space up here as I remember there being. I'll do a quick pan here. It looks kind of big. There's a lot of shrubs, a lot of stuff like that up in here, but I did get a kind of little figure 8 thing going on, so that'll be good for practicing my corners. Alright, so here I'm using the rake, trying to rake up all that dirt from riding, get rid of some of those weeds and stuff so that it's not so slippery, getting down to the good dirt for later when it eventually dries out. Hopefully that'll be a little bit better. Try to build up this berm a little bit. It was basically a flat corner before, so just trying to get a shape of the track. And then here's walk through. I took a shovel and I kind of tried to dig out a rut all the way through it. It kind of worked, kind of didn't, as you'll see in the video later. Causes me to fall down a couple times. But this is just a little preview of the track. Walking around. That was the first corner. Here's the other half of the figure 8. It's kind of a 270 turn. Come on either side of that bush, go to the left side of the pole, and you're back to where that was before. So in here, I'm just going to take the rake, get rid of some of this stuff, make it look all nice. This is a pretty good corner. I think there's going to be some more dirt there. And then, yeah, as you exit, just choose one side of the bush, head back to that pole, and it starts all over. So yeah, here we have me raking this stuff. There's a lot more dirt, but there's a lot of it getting stuck in the rake, so that kind of made it difficult. But again, another flat corner. I didn't use a shovel to dig this one out. Alright, here's some clips of me taking the corner. A lot of this was just trying me to work on technique. Coming in, pretending to brake. I wasn't going fast enough to really actually get to brake that much, but coming on the brakes, shift my weight forward, get my foot out, weight the outside peg, always be looking through the corner, trying to get used to that. All my years riding snowmobiles and stuff like that, I'm always looking down and all that stuff. So just trying to get a good technique, keep it going. As you can see here, I killed it on the way in because I used too much brake, and it was so slick that you couldn't just bump start it by letting the clutch out. Happened a couple times, but that's okay. Using a hot start to start it back up worked out pretty well. Alright, here's some GoPro footage. I'm coming onto the track. Like I said, just trying to practice my riding technique, getting it to be more muscle memory. than the conscious thought. So I really like these corners. Like I said, trying to keep telling myself over and over, out loud and in my head, weight the outside peg, like lean back when you're braking, shift your weight forward as you come into the corner, all of that. And if any of you guys have any more riding techniques as far as cornering goes, by all means throw them in the comments. I'm always down to learn new things or different ways to do it. Let's see. One thing I can notice, just from watching my videos here, is I don't ride with either my fingers on the clutch or the front brake, which I do remember seeing a lot of riders do, so that's something I need to work on for sure. And as you can see right there from my first fall, that divot or the berm that I tried to make with the shovel was not quite working out. I think the space was a little too skinny for the tires, and it just caused it to wash out. There's also nothing to prevent you from washing out that front tire there. But it wasn't bad. Tipped over. They're a lot easier to pick up than I thought they would be, so that was nice. Yeah. Going through it again. You know, you gotta conquer your beasts. Yeah, when I was riding this, felt like it was a lot faster. Felt way more badass than what it looks like on the GoPros. I'm sure everybody knows. Again, fell. Front tire slipped out. But what are you gonna do? First time riding, wasn't so bad. A few things I have noticed about riding the big bike though. You sit up a lot higher than I was expecting. Going from riding pit bikes where as soon as you start to turn or tip, you gotta stick your foot out and it's like way out in front of you. On a big bike, unless you're really leaning into it, you don't need that foot out to kind of prevent you from tipping over. There's a lot more throttle response, of course. I mean, it's a bigger bike. One thing I didn't quite like too much about the course that I have set up is that I can't get out of first gear. I mean, maybe I could for a second get into second gear, but I mean, it's kind of too small to get out of first, and some of these corners I feel like maybe are too slow. There's been a couple times where I've killed it or gotten close to killing it coming into the corners just because going too slow. And maybe that comes with practice, and somebody with more experience can fly through that corner no problem. But that was something I definitely found a little bit more difficult or surprising with the big bikes. But otherwise, I'm very, very happy with my bike. I mean, it handles well. It's got lots of power. I'm super excited to take it out on the track. I think this weekend we're going down to Millville to go ride, so that's super exciting. That'll be my first time on a track, and I will definitely be getting lots of footage there, making another edit on that, a review of my first day on the track. I feel pretty good about these corners. I mean, it started to get a little slick here. As you can see there, slipped out. Tried to pop myself a little wheelie. Not very good at wheelies, but that's something I want to practice on as well. But yeah, that's kind of it for the riding clips. Alright everybody, so I was just at my parents' house, went dirt biking for the first time on a kind of big bike and everything, and it was awesome. I'm going to say a little bit more about that, but right now I'm on my way to the drop zone to go skydiving. It's a beautiful day out, first time out, so this is going to be awesome. Alright, here's my first skydive of the season. That's me in the yellow, blue, and red outfit there. I love the colors. Everybody makes fun of me, says it's my clown suit, but that's okay. This little fast-forwarded part was the girlfriend trying to put her gloves on as we got farther and farther away from the drop zone, causing me to have my first off landing, which I still owe beer for. I had forgotten about that, but that'll happen on the first day. Doing a nice little sit fly. I'm very rusty, and I'm not that good of a sit flyer to begin with anyways, but her camera skills make me look good, so that's all that really matters. That's all I have for you guys today. If you like what you see, subscribe, hit like, follow me on Instagram. I'll throw my link up in the bottom there. Other than that, you guys have a good night, be safe, take it easy.